Hello, I'm going to go ahead and show you today how to do a type and screen gel testing procedure. So we're going to do the screening in the gel. That's what we're going to do right now. So you'll all have these gel cards. They can be from different manufacturers. This one is Ortho. So what you're going to do is they should all say IgG, meaning they're meant for screens. Okay, and then you're going to have different screen cells than for your tube. So these are going to be the screen cells for gel. The reason they're different is because they are a 0.8% instead of our normal 3 to 5% that we have on the regular screen cells. Just like the other cells though, you're going to want to mix them to make sure there's nothing on the bottom. Now we're going to use our same patient, our Z-test ladybug. So let's go ahead and label our card. So we're going to use 2 wells because we have a 1 and a 2 screen cell. So we're going to put 1 and 2. And we're going to put Z-test ladybug, full name. Okay? Just like that. You want to peel the foil off the top. At this stage, you want to check and make sure that there's no cracks or drying of the gel in any of the wells. Okay. Then, as opposed to tube, where you always add your serum or your anti-sera first, in the gel, we're going to add the red cells first because it's easier to see that the anti-sera or patient plasma in this case was added because after you add the red cells. So we'll add the red cells first. So you're going to have a pipette. Yours will be a little bit different, but you want to set it on 50 microliters, okay? Make sure your cells are mixed. Okay. You're going to get your pipette tip. You're going to start with your cell 1. You're just going to dispense 50 microliters into your first well. Then, getting a new pipette tip, you're going to use your cell 2, make sure it's well mixed, and you're going to dispense 50 microliters into your well 2. Okay. Now, next, we're going to add our patient plasma. Now, we've used patient plasma in a labeled tube for everything else. However, your pipette tip won't reach into these smaller tubes, these smaller glass tubes. So you can either relabel a different tube, a bigger 12 tube, or you can just get it directly out of the sample, which is what I'm going to do. When you do it directly out of the sample, you want to make sure you're just getting plasma, you're not getting any red cells, so you want to take from the very top you can. Okay. Now for this one you want to make sure you change it to 25 microliters. You're going to use 25 microliters of plasma. Okay. A new pipette tip. And you're going to dispense 25 into each well. Okay. Now, unlike in tube method, there is no immediate spin or 37 phase in gel. You're just going to go ahead and put this in an incubator at 37 degrees for 15 minutes, and then it's going to spin down in the centrifuge made for these cards for 9 to 10 minutes, and then you're going to be able to read it. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so our gel screen on our Z-test ladybug has incubated and spun. As you can see, that is a negative reaction, 0 and 0. If you look in your packet, there is, on page 13, there is a sheet that will show you the pattern, the reactions in case you need a refresher on that. But that is how you do a gel antibody screen.